Have you ever built a Lego model in your life? They're awesome. Once I had the opportunity to build one, it was a big house with many pieces, and it was great because I relaxed by joining little pieces in order to build a great toy. Today we're gonna talk about the building process of the Lego pieces. The Lego pieces were made with elastic plastic called ABS. The model pieces with the suite in XCAD CAM K PLM. The plastic ABS is molten to 232 grades until it reaches a mass consistency. Then it is injected in molds with a pressure between 25 to 160 tons and just takes a few seconds to get cold. The inspection personnel checks the result in order to remove these blocks that could change in their color and weight.
Dear friend Diego Gay, do you know that the Lego company didn't start to make little pieces of plastic?
Really? I never have imagined.
Lego was founded the 10 August of 1932 by Ole Kurt Crescent when the business was affected by the Big Depression. It started to make furniture, and since 1934 the company was being dedicated to making toys out of wood. 2 years later they renamed the new company as Lego, an acronym of the term Danish let good, play well, and the brand became very popular among the local population. That's why the good toys were more accessible than the importer of metal.
Wow! I just researched on ChatGPT and I found that all Kirk started to produce plastic toys in the 40s with injection molding machines. Inspired by construction blocks, the British company Kidding Craft called it Lego Mursten in 1949 with powerful colors inspired by Piet Mondrian's pictures. The case of Lego arrived in 1948. This year, they patented a heat system with plastic tubes under the bricks that permit joining it in shapes that it takes every type of combinations. The blocks of bricks were made with cellulose acetate. In 1964, ABC plastic was adopted, which were which hands but had and discoloration.
For the fight round of the heavyweight fight between Andy Reid and his opponent on Madison Square Garden was a critical moment on the fight. The previous round had seen the both fighters exchange blows with the Niger game and clear advantage. However, in the fight round, Reid regained the control and the fight began to wear down his opponent with a series of powerful punches. Reid started the fight round strong, landing several hard shots on the head and body of his opponent. His speed and accuracy impressed the crowd. Both cheered him and continued to dominate in the ring. His opponent struggled to keep up with the Reid's speed, and his defense began to crumble under the pressure. Reis continued to land punch after punch, baking his opponent in the ropes and forcing him to cover up. His opponent tried to fight back, but Reis' precision and power prevented much. For him, the Rowan could be sensed and was near, and they shared Reis on how he continued to dominate in the ring. Despite his opponent's struggles, Reis remained focused and composed, using the footwork and evasive maneuvers to avoid any major counterattack. He continued to launch punch after punch, chipping away at his opponent's defenses and slowly wearing him down. As the round came to a close, Reese looked like the stronger fighter by far, with his opponent looking increasingly vulnerable. The Crown was on the trigger feet, sharing his hat, continued to dominate the ring. It was clear that Reese had gained the upper hand against the fight, and the moment was on the side. The fight round on the between Andy Reid and his opponent was a critical moment in the fight. Reid regained the control on the fight and began to wear down his opponent with a series of powerful punches. His speed acquired in a power impressive ground, futuring him on as he continued to dominate the ring. Despite his opponent's stronger race, he remained focused and composed, chipping away under his defenses and slowly wearing him down. The round ended with a Reed looking like the stronger fighter by far, and the moment clearly understood the fight, entering this later round. About halfway through the third round, Reed launches a devastating combination that sends his opponent crashing to the canvas. The crowd erupts in the chairs, and the referee steps in and begins the count. His opponent struggled to get to his feet, but he is too hurt to continue. The fight is over and Reed is declared the winner by knockout. The crown gold will Reed represented with the champion's belt, tears streamed down his face and he strengthened his fun, his team, and his family for their support. Andrew Reed has shown us that anything possible. On the Boca Azteca commenters claim he's overcome the odds and become the heavyweight champion of the world. Reed's victory will to go down in the boxing history and sound the most impressive outfit of the time. And for the fans of Boca Azteca, it was a night they will never forget.
By one Thursday night, 181, Lagos Cuisine Blog's patent had expired, prompting of the two companies to image his model, which kept for this reason, carefully cured over for the research and development of new models, which allowed him to hold his own unit, the medium um, one Tuesday 990, when he no longer can how to cope with the change to the sector and the emergency competence for the video games. After received the first loss in the company in 1998, Lego achieved new collection and officially changed with comments he said we learned them to have lots of the 287 hero and 2000 and 2004.
But first, Lego. The old toys are definitely the best. And Lego is so popular that despite only having been invented 50 years ago, it's been voted Toy of the Century twice. Most Lego begins life as tiny granules of plastic at this factory in Denmark. There are 14 silos full of different colours, containing 33 tons in total. Pipes suck the granules out of the silos on their way to be melted down, molded into bricks, and then built into spaceships, castles, and farmyard animals. In this hall, there are over 1,000 machines making the bricks 24 hours a day, but there's not a single person in sight. The machines melt the granules at 232 degrees Celsius, shape them, cool them down, and then spit them out into the containers below, all in under 10 seconds. This rapid process helps LEGO to make 1.7 million bricks every hour. That adds up to an enormous 15 billion a year. The factory is almost completely automated. When a container is full, a robotic car collects it and takes it to the storage hall. In the vast hall, another automated system takes each crate to its specified shelf. But LEGO isn't just a bunch of plastic bricks. The world of LEGO is populated with all kinds of tiny people. This machine spits out 15,000 heads an hour. A rubber stamp gives the heads a face. Smiles for the good guys. Scowls for the baddies. The bodies are made and painted just like the heads, and this is where they'll be joined together. Firemen will get their uniforms, knights don their armor, and pirates will be given their plastic wooden legs. You might not recognize this well-known character at the moment, but all will be revealed. When a camera spots a school uniform the wrong way round, the body is ejected by a blast of air to come round again. As the heads and bodies are attached, a LEGO Harry Potter appears. In another part of the factory, a designer has got the job of thinking up yet another new way to put the bricks together. The boffins have worked out that with just 6 regular bricks, there are over 900 million combinations, so he's got no excuses for drawing a blank. But box sets are small potatoes compared to the huge sculptures in Legoland. 120 full-time designers work in warehouses to create everything and anything they can conjure up in their Lego-driven minds. If you thought a pyramid was tricky to build, just imagine trying to make one of these. Even with computers to guide them, it's a complicated and time-consuming business. With thousands of bricks being used for each model, it can take up to a month to build one. LEGO has made its name by being simple, but some of the sculptures it can be used to create are anything but. Its versatility is the key to its enduring appeal, and it's helped LEGO sell an amazing 200 billion bricks worldwide.